Hey everyone, welcome back. And now I'll be working on a Dallas Mavericks rebuild. This can be very fun. To build around Luka Doncic, who's the next big thing in the NBA. These overseas players are really awesome. They trade for Porzingis, but I gotta re-sign him free agency, match other contract offers, or just give him a big contract. Um, I don't know if the Mavericks have a first round pick. I think they traded that to the Hawks, but let's double check that actually. It's in the here. Oh, they do have a first round draft pick, and they have the number three pick. Wow, I can do something here. So let's kind of look at positions of need. Definitely need a new point guard. I know Berea's not bad. He's getting old, and he's more of a six man. So maybe try and go out to Jay Morant would be pretty good. So let's do a trade finder. Let's try to get that number one pick, just so we don't risk losing. Spurs had number one pick, huh? I was actually thinking about doing a rebuild on the Spurs, but they've been good for a long time. They have Greg Popovich. They acquired DeMar DeRozan. Um, they could be slowly crawling back up again. They've been good for like ever, so I didn't think about doing it. I decided not to do a Spurs rebuild, so I kind of went on to the Mavs. But let's see if I can move up here. So no, not getting rid of Luka Doncic. Not getting rid of Luka Doncic, and not getting rid of Luka Doncic. He's off limits. I'd have to be crazy to get rid of Luka. Grizzlies, I can't do a trade, and I already have the number three pick, so I'm gonna have to go in there. I'm just gonna have to hope for the best to get Jay Morant, or see what I can do to trade for a point guard. So we will send to user pick, and I can get Jay Morant. He's the best point guard available, and I'm gonna get Jay Morant. Good draft pick there. Good point guard. Another good year in the draft for the Mavs. So we solidified the point guard position. It would have been nice to try to acquire Kyrie in free agency, but we're gonna go to free agency now. Might do some trades, try to clear up some cap, like I usually like to do. Um, Harrison Barnes is pretty good for the Mavs, but kind of clearing some cap for him was pretty good because they're probably gonna make us. Mavs are gonna try to get something in free agency to build around Luka, and try to sign Porzingis back. Actually, I don't know if Porzingis is gonna be a free agent in real life, but gotta give Porzingis his money. And for some reason, he's not interested in negotiating with the Mavs. I don't know what happened there. That's a that's a bummer right there. That's something I did not expect. That's blasphemy right there. Tim Hardaway's pretty good. I'm not sure about trading him yet. Dwight Powell, how's he been? He's alright too, but he might be worth trading. Justin Jackson, I'd keep. I don't know who this guy is. Courtney Lee, too much money. I can't trade him because he's hurt. I need a center, so I can try to focus on a center. I mean, I don't know why Kristaps Porzingis is not interested. Just got rid of DeAndre DeAndre Jordan. I don't see him going back. I want to get Boogie if possible. I'm gonna make a big offer to Boogie, but honestly, I might have to trade Hardaway. Hardaway's pretty good, but I feel like I can find a replaceable shooting guard in free agency. Or move Doncic to shooting guard. Um, let's see first. Malik Monk could be one. I feel like I can get a little more than Malik Monk though. Steven Adams. Something to think about. Josh Hart. I'm gonna trade for Josh Hart. I don't know. It's really tough. This is mainly to kill cap. So I'm gonna do it. I think Josh Hart has a lot of potential. This is definitely gonna be quite the rebuild. Let's see what I can do in free agency now. That's the best I can do for now. Let's see if I can go out there, Klay Thompson. Let's give him as much as I can. Oh, welcome back, Christopher.
He does not understand.
Who?
My dad.
About what?
I told him that my phone's dead. Like, completely dead. And he said that's what happens when you have a piece of shit iPhone.
Okay,
I was
so I'm
like,
gonna match Kristaps Porzingis' contract. Did he sign back with it? Did he sign back with me? Let's see. Not yet.
he told me I don't need a phone in order to do anything.
You kind of need a phone these days.
I was like, I can't talk to anybody then. And then he told me to get a $35 phone. I was like, no. He wants me to get a cheap Walmart phone that I have to pay minutes on. Like every month. When I have unlimited talk and text right now.
Yep. Alright, before I talk to you, I gotta tell the viewers what I did. So, huge success so far, guys. I was able to match the contract with Porzingis. And also sign Klay Thompson. So right now we have a nasty big three. We have Kristaps Porzingis, Klay Thompson, Luka Doncic, and then we drafted Jay Morin, who has a lot of potential. We need a center now, and we need a few backups. So I don't know. Let's see what we can do in free agency. Let's see who's affordable at the center position. Not much, so we might have to make another trade now. Now that I was able to match for Porzingis back, I might have to get rid of Dwight Powell to clear some cap. But too bad I cannot trade Courtney Lee. He's hurt. I could think about that one just to clear cap. Frank Mason, I need a backup point guard. I'm going to go back to that one. I'm going to go with this one due to the fact that I need a backup point guard. I'm going to see what I can get in free agency now. I don't want Brook Lopez. I want to clear some more cap. I want to clear some more cap. Definitely need some backups here.
Jesus Christ.
Not much I can do for the center position right now. Maybe, honestly, maybe Brooke Lopez. Um, he just doesn't get much rebounds. Um, this is kind of tough, guys. Honestly, maybe Greg Monroe would be good. I think he's kind of underrated in my opinion. I don't know. I'm gonna try to see what else I can do here. Let's see if that changes a little bit. Not really. Um, Not really anything for centers and free agency. I think Enes Kanter got signed. Do I have a center on this team at all? No, I don't. I'm gonna have to go with two centers, even if they're not the best options. I have no idea who this guy is. He has potential. Zubac. Daniel Thies is in there. I'm gonna have to go with someone I'm more familiar with. Maybe. Boban has potential. Actually, no, he's kind of old. Never mind. Um, I'm gonna go with Greg Monroe for one of the centers. And then the other center I'm gonna go with is I'm gonna go with Dwayne Dedman, just to fill up the void. I'm gonna sign Greg Monroe. I have to decline that one. That's rough. And how's the Merriman doing? Stats going way down. Not much I can do here. I'm gonna see how Courtney Lee's holding up because I really need to trade for a center or get one in free agency. Day to day, so I'd say advance one more time in free agency. still, I don't know how much longer it's going to take for Courtney Lee to recover. I think this should be the last straw here. There he is. We're going to have to trade Courtney Lee for anything just to get a better center. I'm honestly down with trading him just for a draft pick, just so I can clear some cap. Courtney Lee's not that bad. Just I need a center. So maybe a team like the Lakers. Sorry, I'm just looking at something. Okay. So there's not much I can do here. Not a lot of teams are interested in taking his cap unless they give up a player. This is tough. At this point, I have no chance but to get John Henson, which is okay. I just need to save some money here. I really do. No one wants to take up that contract. Just to have that rim protected, maybe John Henson's not a bad idea. I can get Dwayne Dedman now. So let's take a look at the roster because it looks really good. So my starting five rotation is going to be Jay Morant, Klay Thompson, Luka Doncic, Kristaps Porzingis. The starters could be either between for center could be either between John Henson, Dwayne Dedman, or Greg Monroe. I'm gonna go with John Henson on this one, and then the bench looks pretty good too. Josh Hart, a lot of potential. Um, so Dwayne Dedman and Monroe will be coming off the bench with Justin Jackson, who has a lot of potential. Frank Mason could be a solid backup point guard. Um, oh, you know what? Maybe I need to do one more trade here. Actually, no. Do I? No, actually, this is good right here. So my thoughts on this team is this big three. On my bad, I should say big four right here. Looks really good. This team, without a question, would make the playoffs. They'd be, I'd say, top four in the West. It could be different if the Warriors really did this. Actually, well, I took Klay Thompson from the Warriors, which hurts the Warriors. So this team would be a top three team in the West easily. The only teams that would give this team a hard time would be the Thunder and the Nuggets. But overall, this team's just flat out nasty. Luka Doncic and Porzingis are like the future when it comes to overseas players right here. And then you have a really good proven scorer. And he's a good defender too, so a good two-way guard right there. And Klay Thompson, Jay Moore, good draft pick. Then you have a solid supporting cast too. They can come out and help. But overall, this is a really good Mavericks rebuild. I could see the Mavs team being like this in real life too. I could see them getting big free agents. The future looks bright in Dallas, especially with drafting Doncic and trading for Porzingis. And that was my successful Mavericks rebuild. I'm out for now. I got a couple more videos left, and they're gonna be the more interesting rebuilds in my opinion, especially the video I'm saving for last. So stay tuned.